I guess that's it. Time to go home and face the hatchet.
We're gonna go out there and suck every bit of fun out of those before you lose them.
Together, we're all gonna suck your
Me.
To the money dance.
Welcome in. Another episode from the Critic Selective. I am the Dad Panther. I'm like sitting here side by side with not so super fan Manny, and we are going to talk about dogs fucking. Tell me if I'm lying.
No, you're not lying.
I'm not lying. We're talking about Fixx. It just came out on Netflix. It has the same look and feel as Ren and Stimpy, but I assure you this is not some Nickelodeon shit right here. This is put the kids to bed. Do not let your kids watch this. This is not Zootopia. This is not The Incredible Life of Pets. This is not 5-0 Goes West. This is not Lady and the Tramp. There's a lot of things it's not. It's probably closer to Sausage Party. If I could pick something. Strays is another review that we did with Will Ferrell and Jamie Foxx. So it's close to those two movies. But before we get into it, hit the subscribe button, like, follow, notification bells on. And sometimes in the comments, in the description, you may see some links. We get a kickback for that. We appreciate your support. If you happen to make a purchase of something, see something you like. Now, for this movie, Manny, what would you say the storyline, without spoiling anything, what's the storyline to Fixx?
Good dog fucking.
Okay.
It's even from the beginning, man. It start off with this dog just giving grandma's leg back shots. It's minor spoiler, but that's even the trailer. It's just grandma's getting straight back shot, and he even gets the porn angle of throwing.
Don't come for us, YouTube.
Yeah. But it's you brought one movie I thought it was like similar to was Secret Life of Pets and Sausage Party meets with Ren and Stimpy. That's basically what it is.
Mm-hmm.
But the one crazy thing is it's directed by somebody who Genndy
Tartakovsky, something like that. Yeah. And he's got some bangers under his belt. Yeah. So he knows Samurai Jack, Primal, Dexter's Laboratory. He knows what he's doing. You know, he's done some Powerpuff Girls. He's done some stuff. Hotel Transylvania #4. He's
Star Wars,
Clone Wars. Yep. He's done some stuff. So it was really interesting to get him in here. Yeah, to get him in here. And this is where we're at. Now, IMDb says what this movie is about is Bull, an average all-around good old dog, discover he's going to be neutered in the morning, and he realizes he needs one last adventure with his pack of buddies. This is the last 24 hours with his balls. What could go wrong? Yeah, that sums it up just right. So again, Netflix, this has a running time of 1 hour and 30 minutes. Really sweet spot there. Rated R. Manny, your highs and lows on this.
My highs, I'm gonna start. You know what? Let me just start with my lows. You know, I feel like the story need a little more work overall, but as far as it goes, comedy wise, I would say it is my highs. I was laughing at a lot of these like jokes and comments, the way these dogs were talking to each other. I'm like, this is getting out of hand. Hopefully somebody's kid, I'm hoping somebody's kids doesn't accidentally like put this on, oh mom, let's watch this, and end up something like that. But overall, it was funny. And I did laugh, but it's just I feel like the story wise, it just needed some work. But overall, very, very as far as adult animation, I enjoyed every bit of it.
Okay, so that's your highs and lows there. Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to go too much detail and spoil it, but
okay. So for me, my lows was that I felt like sometimes the jokes hit, and sometimes that's just me. Everybody has their own sense of humor, and I enjoy dark humor. I enjoy a little, you know, I'm a lover, not a fighter. but sometimes these jokes are just too much. There
You
was
know,
one scene, I'm not right like trying to spoil it, but there's one scene where um a dog sitting there saying, I don't feel like I'm me, and I feel like I don't love me enough, and I don't know how to make me feel about it. And so another dog, a bigger one, like a Doberman Pinscher versus like a mutt dog. The Doberman Pinscher
I know what you're talking about.
gets mad, and you're sitting there in this awkward situation, just like I'm watching a dog, animated wise, give another dog head. All right, and then the dog's like, "Wow, that's great. I feel good." And then the other dog, female dog, sits there and says, "Hey, listen, it's my turn." And then she like lays up, throws her legs in the air, and the other dog's like, "Wait a minute, you have a cucumber and a zucchini?" And she's like, "Darling, what makes me wonderful?" And then the dog's like, "Well, you know me, I'm always hungry." Now I'm watching this shit, and I'm like, here we are. Here we are. So whether you put that as a good or a bad, that's a part of it. I thought the cast was good. I thought the animation was good. It had a old school feel, like I said, Ren and Stimpy. It felt nostalgic and new at the same time. I thought they did some interesting things with the animation. Bravo to Netflix to say, hey, look, we want artists. We want you to be creative. If it's not for you, find something else to watch. But we are sick and tired a lot of times of seeing the same Disney Pixar animation thing that's going on. So bravo to Sony and other companies for doing something different. The only thing I would say negative about it, like what Manny said, was the storyline just missed on it wasn't on all fours, no pun intended. The fact that there's a real story here. It's about finding yourself and loving yourself and not changing who you are based on what society's telling you. That is crazy. I'm saying that shit about a fucking movie about animated dogs fucking. But that's what they were telling you. They were telling you, love you, motherfucker. Listen here. The Critics Collective is letting you look, love yourself. Like J. Cole says, love yours. All right. If you got 24 hours, go fuck for 24 hours. Fuck everything, real or not real. Don't let somebody take your balls or your ovaries. All right. Love yours. With that being said, it is time to rate this thing. We rate things from a 0 to a 5. I got 5 on it. Don't know if we're gonna have 5 on this one. I can tell you that much. But you got 5, you got 4, 3, 2, 1, all the way down to horrible, which is 0. We're talking Fixx 2025 Netflix original, rated R, running time a little bit under an hour and 30 minutes. It is an adult dark comedy, hand drawn. Again, it's not for everybody. Sausage Party had kids in the theater when I watched it. I can imagine there's a kid with headphones on his tablet, watching on their tablet, and mom and dad is patting him on the head. Hey, little buddy, what's he doing? He's just watching a cartoon. Watch a cartoon with a dog, and then you're not watching, and that his life is gonna be changed forever. So, Manny, what do you rate Fixed?
So overall, this film, like these dogs, it was a sausage party because all they want to do is
Mm,
That's all you want to do.
mm.
Trusted somebody before.
that's all they want to do. But again, story needed some work. And I agree with you what you said. Some of the jokes, was like too, it felt like they were pushing it without any um it's like the joke they weren't hitting that hard, I kind of see where they were trying to go, but it didn't hit that hard. But overall, I did have a few laughs as far as the movie go, but I give it a 3. I would say it's probably one of those average adult film that you should watch if you love the adult animation. Keep your kids away from it, far away, but average. Oh, as far as it goes.
I'm gonna say the same thing. I'll give it the same rating. One of the highlights of it, like I said before, or three of the highlights is it's fearless in being what it wants to be, and that's a part of the story, though they don't execute it. The cast, I love the cast. There's some women on this cast. I love them so much too, but I also love the dogs that they embody. I don't know if that was by choice or anything like that. So it was really cool to see that. And then the animation. It's always refreshing to have a different animation to tell your story. So yeah, would I recommend you watching this? I feel like the only reason why I feel like I wouldn't, I feel like you would judge me if I sat there and the first time you met me, we're at a
Yeah.
coffee shop. Hey, what's up? Aren't you the dad man? Well, actually, yes, I am. You know what? Let me review and rate this movie for you. You should go watch this movie. I wouldn't recommend it, but if it happens to scroll across and nobody's around, the kids are asleep, and your
There's a,
parents are going to walk in the room and judge you.
there's a literal dog whorehouse in this film.
Yeah. Yeah. But give or take where you live, there's some real places like that. Like they didn't lie.
Yeah.
Like the thing about dogs or animals in general, their sexuality is very fluent. They don't judge. They don't care. They don't care that they're fucking a kid. Oh man. See, that's not what I meant to say.
All they want to do.
This would happen. You let them get close to you. That's
All
all
they
they
want-
want to do. This is all they want.
And it doesn't matter. It could be a puppy. It could be a grown dog. Like, I don't know if you ever seen a dog stuck to each other and they're just out there and they're looking like, there's videos on TikTok where people are watching people's dogs that you leave in the car. And it's almost the same way as watching those two cars parked where somebody's cheating and you're trying to investigate what's going on. It's just, that's what it is. And they do a really good job of capturing that. And you couldn't do what they did in live action. Or maybe you could if you watch the Will Ferrell Jamie Foxx movie.
Mm-mm.
So yeah, I mean, you could have been anywhere in the world. You might have to go get shots from a vet after watching this movie. I don't know, but watch any one of these videos. Hit the subscribe button, like, notification, turn that on. Until next time, kalika-lika-low.